Now, the controversial Mumbai meat ban has come into effect from today, and with it begins a legal battle as well. Mumbai's mutton traders have approached the Bombay High Court alleging that such a move takes away the fundamental right of livelihood from them. The court also has asked the BMC to clarify on certain points and will hear the matter tomorrow. The court has asked the state to file an affidavit on the meat ban, also observing that 8 days straight ban cannot be a formula as Mumbai is a modern city. The petitioner had said that the ban violates a court order to provide reasonable time before imposing the ban. Meanwhile, workers of Maharashtra Navnirman Sena also protested against the 4-day meat ban in Mumbai by selling chicken at Agar Bazaar in Dadar. Police has also detained some MNS and Shiv Sena protesters. The detained people have been booked under Section 188. What we are doing is we are putting out our phone lines. They are open and we are engaging with our viewers live, and I'll be taking your calls. Our first caller is Purnima and Rita Jean from Mumbai. I'd like to cut across to Purnima first. Yes, Purnima, go ahead. Air your views.
Good afternoon. Regarding this thing which has come up, I would like to state that just no one has the right to say what I eat, what I don't eat, what I wear, or no government.
Right.
What we eat, what we don't wear, what we study, what we don't study. Not even our parents, for that matter, once we become an adult. But yes, we can listen to our parents, because out of regard for them. That is a different issue. But no one can order us what to eat and what not to eat, which day to eat what and what day to. This is becoming too much.
Right. Appreciate you joining us, Purnima. Purnima there from Mumbai, stating very clearly that this is nothing else but state, what she meant to say clearly was state-sponsored intolerance, that nobody can tell her what she can eat on certain days and cannot eat on certain days. I want to cut across to our next caller, Rita Jean, also from the Maximum City. Yes, Rita, go ahead.
Hello, good evening. I'm Mrs. Rita D'Souza speaking from Orland, Malad. According to me, this ban shows that our government is more of a dictatorialship. We cannot be dictated what to eat and what not to eat. We are living in a democratic country. We are free to do, we are free to eat what we want. This government which showed the people that they are going to be good governance is not a good governance. They are just harassing the people, and especially the minority community. Now with this ban, isn't the economy going to suffer? What about the poor traders? This is too much. Modi is going state to state, actually canvassing. His work is to sit in the center, not go state to state, making false promises. He has been making false promises and doing nothing, just winning votes and then harassing. I hope the people hear what I have said. Do not vote for Congress. Do not vote for BJP.
All right. Appreciate you joining us. Appreciate you joining us, Ms. Jean there. The question is not so much about religion here. It is about a very basic concept, and that is democracy. And it is about how possibly bans like this take away from the cosmopolitan nature of states like Maharashtra, of cities like Mumbai. How somewhere down the line it is being looked as more as state-sponsored intolerance. Our next caller is Shobha, and she joins us from Chennai. Yes, Shobha.
Yeah, I'm Shobha Sriram from Chennai. It's ironic that Mumbai, a coastal city, has to go without meat for these festivals. But what I find surprising or funny is that BJP has not added onion and garlic ban along with meat ban, which was initiated by the Congress in 2004.
All right. Appreciate you joining us. Our next caller is Mr. Srinivasan, and he joins us, I believe, yes, he joins us from Chennai as well. Yes, sir.
I'm Srinivasan from Chennai. It is very unfortunate that the BJP, which has come on the plank of development, ended up in banning anything and everything, including eatery. It is unfortunate, madam. Hello?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, see, the BJP, which has come on the plank of development, is ended up in banning anything and everything. It is unfortunate.
All right, sir. Appreciate you joining us. It's unfortunate. Our next caller is again from Chennai, I believe. We're just going to get the name. Karthik from Chennai. Yes, Karthik, go ahead.
Yeah, I feel that we should not make a big fuss about this thing. I'm totally supportive of the meat ban, but I do not support that much of this current ban of meat because a lot of people livelihood will be affected. But I feel that Shiv Sena has taken a good stand on this, and I feel that Shiv Sena is too representative of Hindu politics.
Right.
Thank you.
All right, appreciate you joining us. So what we... Okay, all right. You know, I get in a word that we have a caller from Bangalore here. Shafiq is on the phone line with us. Yes, Shafiq.
Yeah, this is very unfortunate. I was never expected from the BJP side. This is not, good move from the BJP. They've got a good mandate to lead a state properly, and it's completely they're hurting, various religions which is there in the country.
Right.
And this, I request the state government to take back the decision.
Okay.
And please, and I'm requesting them to don't hurt the sentiments of the religious people.
All right, appreciate you joining.
Thank you.
Appreciate you joining us, sir. At this point of time, you know, one thing that needs to be said is that this is not so much about religion. It's about a lot of other things as well. What about the economic implications such as this? We've had callers on the show who have gone and stated that are we willing to part with 4 days of our salary because a ban takes place, because somewhere down the line this will trickle down to those who subsist only on the trade of meat. Dharmendra from Pilani is our next caller. Yes, sir, go ahead.
Good evening, ma'am.
Go ahead, sir. Good evening.
That meat ban, I respect BJP and I'm a good supporter of BJP, but this is unfortunate that they make a ban on this, which is the employment for many of rural people, many of normal citizens of the country. So it is unfortunate.
All right. Thank you, sir, for joining us with your comment. It is unfortunate. That is what Dharmendra says from Pilani there. And there are various reasons for that. What most voices on this show have come to say and suggest is that this is nothing short of state-sponsored intolerance. We live in a democracy and nobody can tell us what not to eat. We have Jyoti from Namsai. She's our next caller. Yes, Jyoti, go ahead.
Hello, I just want to say that food is not a moral issue. We can eat what we can digest. So banning meat is absolutely absurd. You should ban alcohol or something else, not something that related to food habits.
Right.
And banning meat is really, I'm telling you, from the people of Northeast, there is some area where like meat is so important to us. We don't have agriculture support, something like that.
Yes.
We used to hunt and we used to have meat. And we people go to Mumbai, Delhi for studying. So we love having meat.
Good point made there. Good point. Good point made there, Jyoti. What about it is one of the cheapest sources of protein. Especially in a democracy, people have varied eating habits. Jyoti pointing out that. Our next caller is from Bangalore. Roshan. Yes, Roshan, air your views.
Yeah, see, this is absurd. In the sense now the current dispensation wants us to eat this or wear some special dress, and basically getting into our private lives, impinging on the fundamental rights of the citizen. Pretty sad, and for a progressive prime minister like Modi, who came on a development plank to have gone into such kind of regressive politics is really a concern now for every citizen of this country.
Appreciate you joining us, Roshan. We're going to keep taking your calls. We are going to come right back to you. We're going to slip into a quick break right now, but this broadcast continues. Our caller lines are still open. Stay with us.